The title of this video right here, you guys, are gang stalkers clones or demonically possessed? In my personal opinion, you guys, I'm going to say it's a mixture of both. I do believe that a large percentage of my family members were replaced. And the reason why I say that is because, like, if it was demonic possession, you guys, it would be periods of time where they would snap back into their normal selves. You feel me? Like, some of us talk about how we're gang stalked by monitoring spirits, watching spirits, right? If you guys are familiar with the movie Fallen with Denzel, whenever Denzel got into the presence of somebody that had a vessel that was inhabitable for the demon was able to jump inside of whoever, but jump out of them. You feel me? And that person would snap back into their regular selves after the demon carried out whatever task. And my case, you guys, what I've seen, the behavior that I've seen out of various family members and people that were really close to me at one point, they never snapped back into their regular selves. They are completely different people. If I was to record my mother, like the interactions that I have with her, my mom has like 3 different voices that she speaks in. You feel me? And you know, the thing about it is everybody else around me doesn't see anything wrong with it. You know? They're all aware of what's going on and shit. I do believe a lot of our family members were replaced. If it was just demonic possession, there would be periods of time where these people, it would feel like you're still talking to the original person. You know, it sounds creepy and it sounds otherworldly or whatever. Cloning is very much real though. You know, human cloning is very much real. And I believe they have replaced just about 95% of the population. You feel me? I believe the other 5% are natural humans. The intense gang stalking that you deal with is coming because you're not dealing with regular people. You feel me? We would like to believe that the book of Revelation is for a future generation. But the book of Revelation is being lived out right now. This is the days of Noah. You know, it's a lot of trickery. God said in the end days, the deception will be so great that even the chosen ones can get deceived. You feel me? So that means, like, the deceptions that the devil will be coming with, the technology that he will be coming with, the great delusions that he will be causing for you, the illusion, the simulations, and the matrix that he will be presenting before you will be so fucking great, it could lead you astray, you know? So I want to tell y'all out there, I do believe that a lot of our family members were replaced, you know? It's no way, like, they don't seem like the natural selves whatsoever. My older sister used to be a different skin color.
Greatest of all time, greatest of all time, I'm the greatest of all time, greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Greatest of all time. I remember days when my life was out of line. I ain't had no love from my mom. Family sold me all the day, dropping dimes. Greatest of all time, Joseph's of the family. My family, my enemies. The hate gets bold, that's because I lived the greatest story ever told. The devil always attacking me from all angles, that's cause I put a hurtin' on an evil Kurt Angle. Tryna wrap me around their wrist like a bangle. Fuck them niggas.
I'm gonna be talking about demonic parents. Nephilim. Parents that could potentially be Nephilim. Now, before you try to discredit this video as being like a conspiracy or whatever, just hear me out. When you guys think about the Nephilim, I know a lot of y'all will automatically assume that a Nephilim is a giant humanoid figure. Some people are not big. Some people do not possess the physical traits of a Nephilim. They possess the spiritual traits of the Nephilims. The Nephilims possess the same spirit as their leader, Satan. They come to kill, steal, and to destroy. Okay? Nephilims are male and female. Some of y'all have either a mother that could potentially be a Nephilim, or you have a father that was a Nephilim. They have the narcissistic spirit. I want you guys to know these little mental disorders that people be trying to come up with when they see people are diagnosed with schizophrenia or narcissism, bipolar, multiple personality disorder, and stuff like that. Those are actually spirits that dwell within people, you know? I know a lot of people try to say that people take these spirits on from traumatic abuse, but if you're a real targeted individual, your whole life was consisted of abuse, you feel me? You get hit with electromagnetic frequencies, you get voices beamed into your head, you feel me? You go through all kinds of shit that doesn't turn you into a wicked person. Me, I go through all kinds of wicked shit, and I'm fighting every day to remain the same person, you know? So when you guys hear these people saying, oh, your parents, you know, the reason why they were narcissists or the reason why they had multiple personality disorder or they were bipolar is because they were dealing with psychological problems. That's a lie. It's because they're Nephilims in the flesh. You feel me? Now, the different signs that you were raised by a Nephilim. I'm be giving you guys the different signs that you were raised by a Nephilim. If you grew up in a household with a demonic parent, they keep you to themselves. What I mean by this is they isolate you from the rest of the world. They if you do make friends, they will automatically try to point out every little negative thing that they see wrong with your friends and stuff. They won't allow you to have company. They won't allow you to go outdoors. They would keep you indoors with them your whole life. You feel me? So that when you get older, even though they were mistreating you, they are all that you knew. So you will find yourself always going back to them. You feel me? Because you never established any relationships outside of them. You know? They try to manipulate your friendships. If you do end up establishing some kind of friendship with someone, they get jealous, you know? And they would somehow, some way try to destroy it, you know? They do this thing that I call spiritual incest, you know, where they're not really physically dating you. They're not physically dating you as a person, but they treat you almost as if like you're like a mate to them. You know, if you get a little older and you start going through puberty and you find yourself getting attracted to other people of the opposite sex and you start trying to get into relationships with people, your demonic parents would try to block your relationships. You feel me? They try to get in your head. They do witchcraft on you. They try to get in your head and they'll try to tell you, they'll try to paint every worst scenario that can possibly come out of your situation, pretty much. You feel me? If they find out that you're trying to date somebody, they'll paint every worst scenario possible to steer you away from the person. Or if you bring the person around them, they'll try to get inside that person's head and paint every worst scenario about you and that person's head. They are witches and warlocks, okay? They manipulate your life. They like to keep you bound to them, you know? Nephilim parents. demonic parents. I used to think that this shit was normal growing up. I used to think, oh, people are just going through things, or, you know, this is a phase. If you guys recognize that people have been like this their whole lives, and it's not just a phase that they went through, 9 times out of 10, your parents are Nephilims. You feel me? They have made themselves smaller to blend in with people. If they were still the giant sizes that they were back in biblical days, you would be able to point them out. You feel me? Instantly. You'd be able to say that person right there is a Nephilim, you know? But they made themselves smaller, but they still possess that same spirit that they had. They said that the Nephilims were like bullies. You feel me? Your Nephilim parents, they like to compare themselves to you and shit. No real parent compares themselves to their children and stuff. God is over everybody in the world, and even God doesn't compare himself to everybody. Your Nephilim parents, they block everything that you do in life. Let me tell you, jobs and stuff like that. When it comes to jobs, when it comes to anything dealing with your success, they won't try to help you with it, because unlike a regular parent, Nephilims don't want to see their children outdo them. You feel me? You guys got to understand, they're just like the devil himself. They live from pride. You feel me? So they try to stunt your growth. They try to do everything in their power to stunt your growth, to block you from really attaining anything in life, just so they can constantly compare themselves to you. You feel me? When it comes to job opportunities, when it comes to you having any kind of goals or anything like that put into place, they will block you from accomplishing whatever. You feel me? So that you don't have anything that makes you look good or better than them. You feel me? So they will block you from it. And then when they block you from it, they will compare themselves to you. They will tell you about all the success that they've attained in life. They will tell you about the different things that they did with themselves, the different friends that they had, the different places that they visited, all of that. Your Nephilim demonic parents, they like to compare themselves to you time and time again. You feel me? It's sickening. They're like retarded. You feel me? People who talk about how Nephilims are intelligent, Nephilims are smart when it comes to destroying people. You feel me? They're not smart when it comes to building people up and uplifting people. Your Nephilim family members, your Nephilim parents, they do everything that you know is wrong. You get what I mean? Everything that you know just goes against the spirit. You feel me? That goes against what's right, they would do it. They're retarded. You get what I mean? And they will bring you down. They will bring you down spiritually. Your Nephilim parents bring you down spiritually to a point where they will bring you down to sin. You feel me? Your demonic parents cause you to sin time and time again. And then they will point out the different things that you're doing wrong and tell you that you're not obedient and you're not a child of God, you know, and you're going to be dealt with. They're witches. You feel me? Your demonic parents would do all kinds of weird things to you purposely to bring you down to low vibrations just to judge you. You feel me? It's sad. I recognize now I can't even be mad at people no more. Some of y'all come from earth angels. You get what I mean? One side of your family might have been earth angel. And that's why I'm not sure if you recognize it. If you are an earth angel, two sides of your family always fight against each other. You feel me? Like they try to cause division between you and your other side of the family. You get what I mean? Your Nephilim parents, they try to keep you from visiting the angelic side of your family so that you lose hope in life. You know? They keep you divided away from them. You know? I ain't finna make this video right here too long, you guys. I just wanted to make this little quick early in the AM Rant, talking about demonic parents. Because somebody asked me about Nephilims. Can our parents potentially be Nephilims? Yes. You know, they're smaller now. They made themselves regular sizes so that they can blend in with people, you know? But they've been here forever and shit, you know? this video right here resonated with you, you make sure you drop a like, a comment, and you subscribe. The title of this video right here, you guys, is Nephilim Parents. Drop your thoughts and opinions in the comment section what you think about this. This is Electrifying Vibrations. Shalom. Gang stalkers are working off of a clock. I'm making this video right here, you guys. It's like a little rant. If you can relate, just drop a comment. I know I'm not the only one seeing these motherfuckers getting crazier and crazier with the shit that they're doing. Like, they're not even hiding their behavior anymore. Like, before, they used to do things in like little spurts. You feel me? They used to do things in increments. Now it's like non-stop. Like, in my case, my gang stalking has been very intense lately. You feel me? I've been getting falsely accused of things. I've even been accused of being a gang stalker. That's how crazy this shit has gotten. You feel me? Now, you guys know I've been talking. My whole channel is based off of gang stalking and targeted individuals. My gang stalking has gotten so intense, you guys. The gang stalkers are trying to play a reverse psychology game with me. They're trying to convince me that I'm gang stalking them. You feel me? I believe that if these gang stalkers don't accomplish whatever task that is at hand before a certain time, then they would get murdered off by the Illuminati themselves. You feel me? Which is why they're going so crazy with this shit right about now, because they're trying to keep themselves alive. They already know the kind of people that they need to deal with. Realistically speaking, it's like they already know the government has the ability to track them anywhere that they go. They can control their cars if they wanted to, you feel me? They can make them get in car accidents if they wanted to any of that, you feel me? They know the kind of people that they need to deal with. And they know the technology that these motherfuckers can use to destroy someone, you feel me? So I'm not sure if any of y'all out there are seeing what the fuck I'm seeing, but motherfuckers are getting really crazy with the gang stalking lately. You feel me? Very crazy. I went to go visit. I'm not going to nobody else's houses. I'm going to tell other T guys out there, don't go to visit people's houses. I went to go visit a couple of people's houses outside of the homie that I told y'all about. I told y'all one of my friends tried to set me up by doing like a gay street theater. You feel me? But I went to go visit a couple of people's houses over the past couple of weeks. You feel me? And people have been accusing me of stealing money from them, like gaslighting me. You feel me? The last phase of this gang stalking shit is people will come out of the woodworks with lies about you. You get what I mean? And you have to be strong. I'm telling y'all, don't react to none of it, because I'm pretty sure if you're like me, you already got a lot bottled up within you. Don't react to it. You feel me? This is the last tactic that they're going to use to try to get to you, which is to falsely accuse you, you know? Don't tell nobody anything that you got going on in your life, because there's motherfuckers out here going to go get readings done on your life and shit. People, they're going to psychics and mediums and stuff like that to fill in little pieces of your life. You feel me? To block your blessings and shit. If any of y'all out there are experiencing like delays, like in your progress, like you're doing everything that it takes to make more progress, but you find yourself being delayed, that's because motherfuckers is casting spells on you. Don't tell nobody none of your moves that you got going on. Don't tell nobody about the things that you have for the future. None of that. You feel me? Because what people would do is they would listen to what you got planned for your life, and then they would go to tarot card readers or psychics and mediums and shit like that and consult with them to fill in the blanks. You feel me? So that when you are going to go make certain moves, they'll be there to block you. You get what I mean? I ain't finna make this video right here too long. It's just like a little quick gang stalking rant. The title of this video right here, you guys, is Gang Stalkers Are Getting Crazy as Fuck. Drop your thoughts and opinions in the comment section what you think about this. This is Electrifying Vibrations. Shalom.
Greatest of all time, greatest of all time, I'm the greatest of all time, greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, greatest of all time. I remember days when my life was out of line. I ain't had no love from my mom. Family told me all day dropping dimes. greatest of all time, Joseph's of the family. All my family, my enemies. The hate gets bold, that's because I lived the greatest story ever told. Devil always attacking me from all angles, that's cause I put a hurtin' on an evil Kurt Angle. Tryna wrap me around their wrist like a bangle. Fuck them niggas.